Hold on, guys, be with you a sec. Looking for my glove. Is that one? Yeah. Right, okay, guys, I'm here. I need to cut my finger off today. I was using my grinder over there, just over here near the what's the name? Near the circular saw, and I was grinding a bolt down here, and you know, both grinders grind at the same time, yeah. And I was using the one on the left, and I kind of slipped in my hand, hit the one on the right, went straight from my glove, and nearly took my little finger off. And I'll tell you, it fucking hurts. I'll tell you, it really does. So anyway, a bit bored tonight. I went to go to sleep, but I can't really go to sleep because I'm not tired enough. So I thought I'd have a little topic on about people. Okay, let's talk about people, yeah? What are people really like? Well, you get the ones out there who just despise you and hate you and want to cause drama and attack you all the time. You get the people out there who's jealous of you. You get the people who like you. You get people who don't like you but don't cause any drama and just move on. You get people who've just joined and, you know, get to know other people on side chat and whatnot, yeah? It's just, you know, I'm not just talking about the internet, I'm talking about, you know, people all over, you know, outside as well. You know what? I just don't know why people can't either get along with each other, right? Or if you don't like a person, don't talk to them, ignore them, don't even go to their channel, don't even go and meet them anywhere and talk to them. If you see them on the street, don't even go up to them and say anything to them. You know, all you got to do is ignore them, yeah? And there's so many different ways you can explain people, can't you? You know, hate, bully, sarcastic. You can be kind of very angry, very tempered. You can be, I'm just trying to think on the negative ones at the moment. If you can think of any negative ones, put them in chat. I will be reading chat. I'm trying to think of like all the negatives that people can be. So it's sarcastic, anger, tempered, dishonest, liar, slander, an attacker, an abuser, and there's probably hundreds more we can think of, yeah. And now for the good ones, yeah. Okay, you can be nice, you can be polite, you can be very talkative. You might be a person who likes to meet people. You might be a person who likes to make new friends. You might be a person who just generally gets on with life. You could be pleasant, you could be happy, you could be so many other things positive, yeah. Now, normally I don't talk to a lot of people. I'm a person who keeps myself to myself, especially in my own personal life, yeah. But as you guys know, I do fishing, yeah, and I do get to know a few people out on, you know, on the lakes, and I do kind of like get on with them, even if I don't know them that well. You know, I do put myself out to like say hello, and if I don't like him, I just say all right and just walk by, you know, kind of thing. But I tend to try to be more polite to people and get on with people. Now, I'm not a person who kind of like jumps down someone's throat and, you know, really kind of like attack anyone or show that anger, that real bad temper of mine, because I can have a bad temper sometimes, yeah. But you know, as I say, I go fishing and I meet different kind of people, you know, from different parts of the area, you know, like Clapham, Mitcham, some from Surrey, some from like all different locations. They come to fish at Mitcham or Clapham Common. Now, there's a couple of guys there who I know, right, the other day. I think his name is Jonathan or something. And he's got his brother. And I've never really met his brother. But his brother wasn't, you know, he was an okay guy. You know, we didn't really talk to each other that much. But when his brother and this other guy went to go and get something to eat, Jonathan's brother, who they call Spod or Spud as a nickname, he caught a fish here, and he was having a little bit of problem trying to bring it in. So I went round there, and I grabbed him there. I said, "Hey, you want me to help you like net it?" He goes, "Yeah, we can." And I helped him to net the fish, and it was a nice little mirror carp. And he wanted to keep it in a net so he could show his brother. And the other guy, who was with his brother, who went to go and get some food, yeah. Now, this other guy, I think his name was John, but he liked to be called Jay. I've never met the guy here, and he seemed a really, really nice person, you know. You know, he's got all tattoos up his arm, you know, looks like a right hard nut. And I didn't think I was going to like him, but, you know, personalities can tell a different thing, you know. This guy was like, you know, he's got this, like, fishing thing, it's a spot. And what you do is you chuck it out for the bait, and you feed your swimmer. And, like, he was having problems with his one, and it snapped off. So he's a little bit pissed with that. And Jonathan, he had one, but it was broken. And he said, "Well, where can we fix it?" I said, "I've got some tape, you know, electrical tape in my bag." He goes, "Oh, have you?" He goes, "Can we borrow some?" I said, "Yeah, no worries, you know." I went and got the tape. We tried fixing it. And he was casting it out. It wasn't working as good as the first one was, yeah. So, you know, they kind of started giving up on the second spot. And I said to him, "You know something, I watched the YouTube channel the other day, and it's surprising what you can learn on YouTube." I said, "I watched the channel where these guys got a bottle, a Pepsi bottle, yeah, and what they'd done, they cut the top off, and they made a load of holes, and they was able to make their own homemade spot out of it." I said, "Why don't you try that? Not a bad idea. I'll think it over." So I walked around and I looked in the bin, and funny enough, I found a Pepsi bottle. So I picked it up and I said, "Well, if you want to try it, it's a Pepsi bottle." He goes, "Okay, leave it there. We'll sort it out later." So anyway, this other guy who I helped to bring the fish in, he actually cut the lid off, and he goes, "Have you got any glue?" Because I did mention I had some super glue, and I said, "Oh shit, you know, if I'd known, we couldn't have bothered using that tape. We could have used super glue." So he goes, "Have you still got super glue?" I said, "Yeah." So he got the super glue off me. Couldn't get the lid off, so I said, "Well, just cut the bottom, and it should leak out the bottom. Then just throw the glue away after." So that's what he done. And he got these like little polystyrene things, right? And he put them at the bottom of this bottle, made a load of holes. I don't think I've got my penknife back, because I left my penknife. I don't think I've got it back. So I'm going to have to check my pocket and bag tomorrow. And if I haven't got it, I'm going to have a word with him next time I go there. But anyway, he made this like little homemade pod thing, yeah, which I mentioned earlier. So anyway, this new guy, Jay, he put it on his like fucking rod, and he was casting that. He was working a treat. I said, "How's it going?" He goes, "Steve, you're a fucking genius, you are." I said, "No, I'm just telling you what I saw and what I learned on YouTube, mate, you know." He goes, "Yeah, but, you know, if you hadn't have told us, we'd be fucking stuck with, like, feeding our swim, you know, our fish swim." I said, "Well, you know, I like to help people sometimes." He goes, "Mate, you're fucking like a miracle worker," he goes. And like, Jonathan, you know, he was a bit of a, when he did his, you know, a chatterbox. He chats more than fucking I do, you know, and he keeps walking up and interrupting you when you're fishing. No, I'm sitting there, and this John guy comes up and he starts talking to me. He goes, you float fishing, Steve? I said, yeah, I'm having problems with float at the moment. He goes, maybe it's a split shot. I said, yeah, I think it is. He goes, I'll tell you what, as you felt me out, yeah, I've got something that might work. Now, with the fishing, you can buy this special putty, and it acts like a... So he came over and he's trying to help me to get the float working, but the float was over sinking. So I had the starry light on at the time because it was night time. And like, you know, he put himself out to help me out. You know, he could have just stayed with his rod, but he didn't. And like, you know, I just don't understand why there ain't more people like him, you know. Not just him, but, you know, how often do you go on a bus and sit there and talk to someone, even if you don't know them? You know, this guy, there's an old guy who would come on a bus on Saturday morning as I was going down to Clapham Common to go fishing. Really old guy goes, he gets on the bus, he goes, morning everybody. I thought, what crazy son. And I did say good morning, but I wished I had done that because everyone else did, you know. I thought, we got a crazy one here. But, you know, he was just happy, you know. And I, you know, I'm looking around and I'm thinking, even tonight, why is there so many miserable bastards out there on the internet and, you know, taking everything to heart? You know, it's just fucking ridiculous. You know, if you don't like something or you don't like someone, don't let them on the channel, block them. You know, I was watching someone earlier and man, he ripped. He ripped. And I'm thinking, okay, yeah, well, you know, I didn't type nothing in any of the chats, but yeah, I was watching the chats and he ripped off. Well, you know, but he kind of like come out of his little tantrum and carried on what he was doing originally. You know, I'm not going to mention no names. Probably watching me now, actually, but I don't give a fucking flying shit. But actually, hold on 1 minute. Hold on. Go and mute yourself for a second. It's okay, because when me and Simon was having a chat about something the other day, yeah, and he was getting ready for his stream. So I said, look, you know, you go and get your stream, mate. I'm just going to sit and watch a little bit more what's going on. And then I'm going to go to bed. So he goes, okay, fair enough. Now, I was watching this same character the other night, and you know, he's a person who just like takes everything too seriously and just rips. I tell you, man. And again tonight he ripped, you know. And I wouldn't be surprised if he blocked me. But the thing was, after me and Simon spoke, I said, well, I'm going to go. I said to Simon, I might put a little quick stream on. So I put a stream on, and you know, his viewers were like, oh, Steve's on. And like, he was getting really archy because I was on online streaming. And how fucking ridiculous is that, you know? I've said many times, you know, there's so much room for the internet. Anyone can stream whenever they want. But no, he got the arc. He got the arse because I was streaming, I think. You know, he didn't look too happy. But hey, fuck him. You know, I just don't give a shit anymore. I'll talk to whoever I want to talk to. I'll stream whenever I want to stream. And I'll just get on what I'm doing. Full stop. And it's not just much, you know, being online. If I want to talk to someone outside, I will talk to someone outside. If I don't, then I won't bother. I just walk past and kind of acknowledge them. And then, you know, carry on what I'm doing. Many people have like, especially over the common, Mitchell and Common, I'm fishing and guys come up to me and, kind of just said, hey man, what's happening, They bited me. I said, well, yeah, not too bad, I've caught a couple, but, a bit dead. And people just come up to you because they show interest, But there's so much out there that people just bother kind of like acknowledging you and recognising who you really are, You could be the most kindest person out there who would help anyone, which I do, I'm not trying to be big, but I would help anyone if I could. I didn't give the homeless money if I had money. Tricks to the homeless people, there are people out there who have got a fucking plenty, bit of cash, but they still go out begging, pretending that they are beggars, and they're not. And I know what ones are genuine and what ones ain't, So, the situation being is that I'm thinking that let's just hatred's out there. No, it's just fucking ridiculous, man. I'm just seeing if Simon's going to stream tonight, by the way, because I think he said he might be streaming tonight. I did try to send him a message earlier, actually, to see if he was around, because I wanted to have a chat to him about with him. It's in my hangout, and he hasn't got back to me because I sent him a message through my mobile, and I'm just seeing what's going on at the moment, No, I don't think he's sent one. So anyway, I'll just keep an eye on someone at the moment. Shout out, hello, Rose. Why are you taking your videos down again? I've just gone to go and watch your fucking haunted doll session from the other night, and all your videos gone again. What the fuck are you doing, woman? You're upsetting me. You are. Keep taking all your videos down. I tell you, one of these days I'm going to come up and, I told you, stop taking your channel down. Stop taking your fucking video down because all these fucking arsehole trolls out there. Just ignore them. I'm on private, fair enough, but you can still let people see, you can invite people to watch your private videos. But no, I'll go to watch one tonight and it's not there. So I thought, okay, well, Rose taking her video down again, so let's try to give Simon a shout. Simon's not around, so I thought, oh, well, what can I do? I'm not tired. I don't go to sleep yet. I know I've got to go up early in the morning because I've got a delivery coming. But, yeah, I can stay awake for another hour or so, but no, I thought, fuck it. Simon's not around. I even sent you a message on G Plus as well, Rose, and you didn't answer to my one, so I thought, fuck it, I'm going to stick a stream on for a while and talk about people in general. I know people have ups and downs, we have little tiffs, little arguments on the internet, but sometimes we tend to like forgive and forget, and if we can do that, then that's great. But when you give people so many chances, then that kind of person don't really want to like that you've already given so many like kind of like warnings and forgivenesses. You just don't want to tangle with that person anymore. So I stopped talking to that person and going to a certain person's channel. But there's it's not just one, it's like several people. And I stopped going to several people's channels because, of all the bullshit and hate and drama and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I've decided, like, not to watch as many channels now. And not even if I do, not type in on their side chat. Because if I do, then that could, like, start up some kind of bullshit. Because there might be someone there who might hate me. and start slagging me off and causing drama on someone's channel who I might like watching. So when I go to channels now, pretty much I'll just sit and watch, you know. And, you know, it's just a shame that, you know, there's all this bollocks going on out there at the moment, you know, and people really need to grow up, causing all this aggravation, drama and bullshit, you know. If you don't like the person, just don't talk to them. And that's what, you know, the stream ain't about that, you know, it's just people in general. If you don't like someone, don't like your neighbour, don't talk to them. You know, don't like your husband or your girlfriend or whatever, your partner. Have to talk to them, but it's, you know, it's nice to like kind of like try and do that little bit of communication, and if it's just acknowledgement and no to a question, you know. So I know, like, you know, when you get a boyfriend or girlfriend and you have an argument, you don't want to talk to each other. But, you know, after time, it kind of like settles down and it's more like forgive and forget kind of thing. There are people out there who will not give you a rest. They keep on and on and on, and you give them chance after chance after chance, but they still keep going on and on and on. And you think, fuck it, that's it, no more bollocks to them, and that's it, you know, and you don't talk to them anymore. So there's a couple of people I don't talk to anymore, and not just online. I've had a few bad cards dealt me over the last couple of months, well, over the last a couple of years actually, you know, with certain people, like that female, for instance, you know, you know, she came on to me, oh, I love you, Steve, you know, you're such a wonderful person. I watch you all the time, you know, I really want to get to know you. I want to come and visit you. I'm coming over to the UK. You know, I'm leaving Ireland. I'm coming over. 3 times she was supposed to come over, and 3 times she let me down. And eventually, she actually did say she was coming here. So what took 2 days, 2.5 days from fucking Manchester to get down here, God knows why. And when she did get here, she reckons that she was outside, afraid. Okay, even if you're afraid, you know, what you got to do is like chill out, have a fag like she reckons she did on my door. Did she? Like, fuck. She wasn't even in the UK. And then she goes like, oh, well, like, see you this morning. Look, you know, if you don't want to talk to me, then don't worry. We can't do no investigations. Don't worry, you know, kind of thing. I'll go down to Kent and go and visit my cemetery on my own. If you want to come down to Margate, you know, I'll meet you down. Oh, yeah, like, it's probably fucking about 50 cemeteries down Margate. Spent me to go around every cemetery, look for her. No, thank you very much. So I knew, like, you know, she was playing me on. And then, like, I'll be honest with you, I was really pissed off with it. I spent money out, you know, to buy bits and pieces, you know, made a fat bit more respectable, done a lot of cleaning. Because of that, you know, I thought, well, fucking, you know, I don't want to know anymore, you know. And I just told her to leave me the fuck alone. She can go her way, I'll go my way, and we blocked each other. But then she started going, oh, no, Steve's like, treat me bad, as if she was the victim. I knew what I was the victim. She fucking played me along left, right, and centre, you know, kind of thing. So since that day, I don't really take too much in mind about women, you know, when they say, oh, Steve, you know, I really love you. Like, seriously, honestly, over the last 2 weeks, I've been getting a comment on my fucking, I love you, Steve. Click this link and let's share photos. And you click it, it leads to one of these fucking adult porn sites. And I thought, nah, fuck off. And I blocked her. And she comes back with a slightly different name. Oh, Steve, I love you. Let's share photos. And every time people do that, I fucking just block them because it's just like time wasting. It's kind of like a joke, really. It's just fucking ridiculous. And like, you know, I just don't trust. No, I'm not saying I don't trust all women. You know, there are certain people on here that I do trust, and there's people out there I trust sometimes, you know, out in the real world. But there's many people I do not trust. And as I say, like, you know, if you have a problem with someone, you try to amend and make things better with each other, you know. If they say, sorry, I've done wrong, you know, I didn't mean it, you know, it got kind of like carried away and out of order, and, you know, he's or she is like very sorry, then you give them that chance. Chances can you give one person or any person? I don't give anyone more than 2 chances now. Sometimes 1. I've given people, or one particular person, nearly 5 chances. And so I'll stop going to that channel, won't watch it, won't even go to the side chat, you know. To me, I think, I hope. But you know, it's just a nice little vicious circle out there on the internet where people are teaming up and, you know, ganging up on one particular person, trying to get them YouTube. You know, they've done it to me. They've done it to Rose. They've done it to Cat, Wayne. They've done it to several people I know. And luckily, you know, us that are still on here, my stream, because we're not going to, like, play into their hands and give up, you know, kind of thing. Because if we do, we're letting them win. And fuck am I going to let them win? You know, someone said to me, must be a very strong-willed and strong-bodied person. You know, I said, you got to be joking. Look at me, I'm like a fucking wreck. You know, I've got fucking depression, stress, anxiety. I've got, like, problems with the body, you know, kind of thing. I said, I'm a total wretch. She goes, no, but, you know, it's the inside of you, you know. You're kind-hearted, you're loving, you're generous, you're understanding. I thought, am I? He goes, yeah. I thought, okay, if you say so. And I wasn't going to disagree with her, because I do think I am a good, kind person. I will get along with each, you know, who's willing to get on with me. I am a forgiving person at times. I will try to help someone out if I can, depending on what the help is that they need. To people over the internet. And, you know, sometimes I've asked for it back, so I need it back, and sometimes I said, and I won't even do that again, because, you know, money is a sort of topic with me at the moment. And, you know, I just had to send my daughter money to get my ex and my wedding certificate, so my daughter can get her and her son's visa and passport sorted out, so she can come back to the UK in July. So I'll be looking forward to see my grandson for the first time. I've seen loads of pictures of him on, you know, Facebook. Actually see and hold him, you know, kind of thing. You know, but going back to people in life, you know, why are so many people such miserable bastards? We all get along with each other. Why is there so much fucking violence out there? War. No, I've said this a few times on stream. You know, I'm not being racist, but why should we be paying money to, like, Third to get their shit together when we've got problems here in the UK? Surely we should be sorting our country out first before we sort out a third world country. Would the third world country help us? No, because they ain't got the fucking money to do it, you know, kind of thing. Not just, you know, being racist or hatred or anything like that. I'd rather give any loose change to someone here in the UK than in a third world like Africa, China, Iraq, you know, anywhere who's got a lot of poverty going on. And to be honest with you, it's down to the government's fault, because they're spending all their money on fucking weapons, little fights with each other. And, you know, they don't need to be doing that, you know. Instead of fighting, get all the governments to fucking treaty and then start spending money to get the fucking countries better. and like putting the kids to school, giving them clean water, food, like that, you know, kind of thing. But no, it's never going to happen. I've said a couple of times, yeah, in Third World War to sort some of this shit out, or like, if not a world war, an invasion from fucking another planet. Because in that way, no, I cancel that off. The Third World War, cancel that. I apologise. We don't need the Third World War. We need a fucking alien invasion so we can all band together. You know, kind of thing. And you know, I know a lot of people are going to get killed and die, and a lot of fucking cities are going to get destroyed, I suppose. But at least it's going to cut down some of that shit that's happening out there, all that fucking war and poverty. And we'd be fucking spending the money on the arms to protect ourselves. I'm talking shit now, aren't I? Yeah, I think I've come off that subject. Sorry about that. My apologies to the public. I didn't mean, you know, I'm just talking shit right now. But you know, if people just got nothing to do better than keep causing shit and aggravation, you know, sure they got better things to do with their time. I sit here playing with wood. You know, I make fishing floats. I made some little miniature furniture the other day. Little plushette, mini plushette. It's had a coat of yacht varnish on. It's still tacky, so and it takes 24 hours to dry. So once that's dried, I'll coat with varnish on. Get that another 24 hours, and then just give it a bit of a sanding down to get any like loose bumps and try to shine it up a little bit, you know. And you know, if I like it, I said to a couple of people on Facebook today, if it works out nice and I like it and I'm able to use it, I might make a few others and give them away to people I know and trust, you know, kind of thing. And that shows how much of a kind, generous person I can be. But hold on a minute. Sorry about that. I'm talking. I've actually got I have myself muted. I was just saying, it's just a shame that there ain't, a lot more kind of like love and friendship out there in the world, because, if we can all get along, I know everyone's not going to get along, but, if we can all get along a bit better, the world's going to be a bit more happier place. Go up to people on the lake and talk to them, but I do, because I want to know exactly what kind of bait they're using, how many fish they're catching, what kind of fish they're catching, and just generally talk to them. Might just be the once I might even see them, but at least I've spoken to someone, and got to know someone a little bit more, and it's just a shame that we can't do this everywhere, outside and on the internet, just talk generally, and I know since I've been streaming, I've probably made a lot of good friends on here, but they're not like, don't get me wrong, friends are friends, but they're not like, friends outside, where you can actually go and knock on the door and talk to them and have a cup of tea or something, I don't really get on my neighbours, I will say hello to them if I see them, and I'll bring in their post if no one's in, and they got like a special delivery, or we call delivery package, I'll bring it in and wait until they come home, and I'll just knock on the door, or wait until they knock on my door and I'll say, yeah, here's your package, kind of thing. So we kind of help each other out. Just helping someone is a good thing. You don't have to be lovey-dovey and buddy-buddy with them. Just is kind of nice, because it makes you feel a little bit better inside. You think, oh, I put myself out today. I'm not being negative. I've been out and saw a little old lady walking down the road with a walking stick. She's been trying to cross the road. Gone up to her and, excuse me, darling, you want help crossing the road? Oh, yes, please, honey. Yeah, please. And, she'd be talking to you while taking little pigeon steps, little traffic lights, and you stand there, you push the button, and she's still gossiping at you, and you're thinking, my God, why did I offer to help her? She doesn't want to shut up. But at least you've done something good, you're holding her hand or her arm. She's with a little walking stick. You're doing little pigeon steps across the, pedestrian crossing. And when you get there, all right, love, you're such a kind, loving boy. You are lovely. Thank you very much. Okay, I've got to go. I'm late now. Bye. You fuck off. You think, but at least you've done something good. You've helped someone, All let's put yourself out, It's just not a lot of people who help someone out nowadays, It's just like, think of yourself, how long does it take to make a phone call and just say hello to someone? I rang my mum up twice today. Well, yesterday, because it's a new day today, but I rang my mum up twice yesterday. And I don't really ring my mum up that much. It's only because I've got a problem with fucking, and I've been given a fucking court order notice, possession if I don't get the fucking gas done. And this is what I don't understand with the housing association, yeah? And I don't mind saying this because I've already told people, but I've got a letter on Sunday morning, and there's a letter standing on my letterbox. Now, I thought that was strange being on the letterbox, because it should have been inside the letterbox, but it wasn't. And I picked it up and I thought, I don't know why it's an important letter. I've got to open this. No, it wasn't registered delivery or recorded. It's just a normal letter with the postal thanks on. And I thought, this is an important letter. So I'll come up, put all my fishing gear in the living room. I'll make myself a cup of coffee. Shoes off, sat down, had one sip of my coffee, open it. He goes, final notice, blah, blah, blah. If your gas serviced by a gas engineer, blah, blah, blah. And it goes like, look, actually, where is it? I can read it to you. I can't do it. Fucking shit. I'll read it, right? I'll read it. I don't give a shit that, I'm giving that information. But it says, urgent gas services access. Well, actually says, I'll start from the beginning, right? 4th of the 5th, 2017. Final warning letter before court action. Dear blah, blah, blah. Urgent gas services access. Please find a notice of seeking possession. This is being served without prejudice to any other notices that may have been served by N&Q. Well, the only notice I had was about the cat smelling, and I've got that sorted out. We have made aware, under the Gas Safety Installation and Use Regulations 1998, we must carry out a safety checks on the gas in our home every year. We have contacted you many times to try and get into your home to do this. This notice because you have not responded to our request to give us access to your address. This is the breach of the terms and conditions of your tenancy agreement. Extremely serious matter. You should read the notice carefully as it provides full details of the breach of your tenancy. Notice seeking possession of property, let on the assured tenancy, and it goes from section 1 to 6. You will note the date on the notice, section 5, 8th of the 6th, 27. This is the date that L&Q is at liberty to apply to the court for possession of your home. I would urge you to seek legal advice from a recognised legal body, i.e. Citizens Advice Bureau, whatever. To stop further action, please contact me urgently to book an appointment. Service contractor to call. I look forward to your immediate response. Yours sincerely, blah, blah. That's Sunday, and I spoke to the guys. Sorry, you can't do nothing. You know, let her in tomorrow. Yesterday, Monday. And I spoke to them. I said, listen here. One, I have not had no letters from you. Problems with the postal system in this area. Sometimes I get other people. Sometimes people get my letters and, you know, they go missing. I've not had a letter saying that you want to get into my house, stating you want to do my gas services. I said, let me tell you one thing, yeah? I had my gas disconnected over a year ago, and I informed you guys, but you still asked someone to come down and check it. So you sent the gas service guy down about a month later or so. He came down, checked it, verified it, and that was it. Would anyone need to come back here again? And he said, no. So she goes, well, let me contact the gas service company now and have a quick chat to them, and I'll get back to you. I said, okay. So I'm put on hold, boring old fucking music for about 10 minutes. And she comes back, she goes, okay, I spoke to Jack, who is the gas contract manager, and he has actually verified that yes, your gas has been disconnected, and yes, someone did go down there and do a service from this company. So I said, well, there we go then. But the thing is, Mr. Morgans, is that as long as you still got a gas cylinder leading from outside going into your house, there's still a possibility that you might have gas coming through. I said, no, there ain't no gas coming through because it got disconnected. By law, as long as you still got a gas meter and a gas pipe, someone needs to come down and check your gas meter, your gas central heating, to confirm it by law. If you don't, with a heavy fine and possibly prison. And possession of your home. So I said, well, okay, well, what can I do then? She goes, well, I've actually spoke to them and they've got an appointment for so-and-so. Will you be in that day? I said, yeah, I'll be in. I said, I want to get this sorted out. She goes, okay, I'll make the appointment Wednesday between 1 and 5 o'clock. I said, okay, I will definitely be in. And I said, make sure they get my phone number, because if they can't ring that doorbell, if that doorbell ain't working, I want them to ring me to let me know that they're outside. Because sometimes that bell's not ringing, that working downstairs. We give them your phone number. So I said, well, does that cancel this possession warning notice off? No. What do you mean, no? Well, we can't actually cancel the possession notice off. We can't squash it until the guy's been in, checked your gas, and has come back to us and clarified that he's actually been in and done it. And I said, Tommy's done that and put it through the computer or sent you a letter. That can be 2 or 3 days. She said, yeah, but if you want, you could ring us and confirm that he's there, or, you know, get his name and contact number and like a reference number or something, saying that he's been there. Once it's been confirmed that he's been, we'll actually squash the possession order. So I thought, right, okay. You want to play that game, do you? Now, a couple of times I've already complained about my electric is not working properly. Switch, and I've got 2 double plug sockets that are 40, and the shed downstairs where the garbage cans go in, the door inside is missing a lot of wood, and you've got all these nails sticking out, yeah. And if you go in there and there's a bit of a gust and it blows the door and you're in there, you ain't going to see squat shit, because the lights ain't working, and you're going to have to feel your way to the door and push the door open. That means getting cuts on the rusty nails. So I thought, right, 2 can play at this game in. So I waited a little while, then I rang back. I said, and I've rang a different department, the repair department. I said, yeah, I've just spoken to someone about my gas. Needs to be sorted out, and although I've already told you it's been disconnected, you know, it's now been sorted out. She goes, okay, but what are you ringing for? I said, I'm not being funny, but you're quick enough to send me a letter stating that my gas needs to be sorted out. The complaints I've put in over the year about my lights not working, my light switch isn't working properly, and I've already had a bolt off that one, you know, electric shock off that one. The shed downstairs with the rusty nails and no lights. So you had no one round or contact you about your electric? Nope. I want Ferris to hear that, Mr. Morgans. Let me see if I can contact them and see what they can do. So on hold again, 2 minutes. Okay, I've spoken to this other company. Different company from the gas, different company. They can do Friday. Okay, Friday's good. I'll be in Friday. You know, just make sure they turn up. Give them my phone number in case they can't contact me. Oh, we'll pass it on to the person who actually does all the, you know, takes care of the maintenance. Being this female. I said, yeah. I've told her 3 times and she's still not had it sorted out. Oh, we'll put another message in for her to come around and check it out and see what's going on. But we will get someone to come down and do the light in the shed. But for the actual doors, that's got to be a different maintenance guy. They'll be there Friday. And your gas, yeah, they'll be there Wednesday. I thought, yeah, we'll see. And I'll tell you one thing, yeah. If those people do not turn up Wednesday to check my gas, I'll be straight on the fucking phone and Yeah, I don't like shouting and swearing at people, but I will have a right fucking niggle at them, I tell you. I've got the number of the person. I should have actually rang them today and confirmed the appointment. But I will do that today, you know. Yeah, Tuesday. Because they're coming around tomorrow. I'm going to ring them up today and just confirm that they are going to be coming around tomorrow, Wednesday, to do my gas. And I'm going to tell them to ring that buzzer downstairs. And if they don't get no answer, ring my fucking telephone number. So I'm not waiting all day to be fucked around and they don't turn up, because I seriously don't think that they sent these letters that they said they have. And if they have, then why, if I've not been able to respond, why did they not ring me? Okay, they had one of my old phone numbers, the one that I had to disconnect because like the trolls and anonymous callers, you know, and shit like that for last year. But they got my email, so why can they email me? Or why could they not send the representative around who deals with all the shit and knock on my door? You know, it's just bullshit. You know, and just think how much it's costing them. Administration costs to send a letter out, right? Postage, and then going to court and getting a possession order from a solicitor or whatever. It's costing them money. I don't give a fuck. But they ain't getting me out, I tell you. So I will fucking fight for it. And if they don't come this week, because like you know, they say on a letter, right? You'll note the date on a notice, section 5, the 8th of the 6th, 2017. This is the date that L&Q is at liberty to apply to the court for possession of your home. So this is just like a threatening letter, you know, and like a letter of possible possession. Right? It says, notice seeking possession of property, letter assurance tenants on assured agricultural occupancy or something. And it has been signed, but this is not like a proper like section 5, I don't think. Section 8 as amended by section 151. So this is just more of a threatening, like kind of like possession, I think. But you know, I rang them up, and she, you know, the woman I spoke to was kind of like nice and polite, and she goes, well, like, you know, now we've got it, you know, the ball running, you know, it's all been written down on computer, so it should be okay. You know, once the guy's been checked the gas, ring us up and let us know. Should be able to squash it straight away, because all you got to do is ring up Swift and Boyd and confirm that the gasman's been, and that's it. I said, so if I ring up, you're not going to take my word to it, he's been round. Oh no, we still have to check up though, you know, like, you know, you could say that he's been, but he hasn't been, you know. But, you know, I do think that, you know, you're being honest with us. Oh, fucking cheeky cow. But she was nice in the way she put it, you know, kind of thing. And like, you know, she was kind of helpful, you know, she was understanding. But I'm thinking, yeah, probably understand, because you're not the one who's got a fucking possession order ready. So hopefully these two issues will get sorted out this week. So I am in a bit of a pissy mood, but I'm not showing it, you know, that anger that some people would do. No, I'm not jumping around and screaming and shouting and threatening people like some people do. But you know, I've had other issues as well. Trying to help my daughter out, because she's supposed to be coming back in July, and like, you know, I've got to send off a certificate to the passport office for them to like deal with the case. There's just so much going on this week, you know, it's just fucking ridiculous, you know. And even last week it was a bit of a kind of like a tipsy-turvy kind of thing, you know. But hey, I still got a smile on my face, you know. I'm still chuckling away, and you know, I'm still alive and well kind of thing. Well, not well. You know, I'm still alive. I dropped down dead with shock or fucking depression. Well, I've got depression. Not had a stroke yet, thankfully. My coffee's got cold. There we go, you know. Oh shit. I wasn't on the warpath, but I'll tell you one thing, yeah. I will be on the warpath if the guy does not turn up. Because if he does not turn up, it's two things. He's either late because he's doing other homes with, you know, checking gases. That's why they say, you know, between 1 and 5 o'clock or 1 to 5:30, I think she said it'd be. So it means I've got to wait in all day, really. Because they might have a cancellation, they might come early for I know. But if they don't turn up by 4 o'clock, I'm going to be ringing them, you know, the gas company, and I'm going to say, where's this guy? Is he definitely coming? And I'll keep ringing every 20 minutes, 10, 20 minutes, find out where the hell he is until he knocks on that door downstairs and asks to be let in. And he can't just say, well, like, you know, oh, you need your gas card, you know, to put money on the gas, because it's not going to be possible. So I ain't got the gas card anymore, because after it got disconnected, I threw the gas card away. And you don't need the gas to be, like, coming through the system. He's there to check to see if there's gas coming or not. If there isn't, he's done his job. But as I say, I spoke to my mum a couple of times yesterday, Monday, and she advised me, you know, when he comes in, you know, they should give me a card to say that he's been, you know, and a reference number. If he doesn't, get a piece of paper, a pencil, and say, right, before you go, I want your name, your phone number, I want a reference number, and I want you to say what you've done here. Put it all in writing. And then ring up the housing association and say, look, you know, this is what he's given me on a bit of paper, if he hasn't given me a card, and tell him what he's done, what his name is, what his contact number is, and if they need the paper, send it to them. But I'm too worried about sending stuff through the post because it can get lost. I'll say, no, you want it, you come get it, because I'm not sending it through the post for it to get lost. Even your recording delivery letter can get lost, you know, and I'm not taking that chance. You want it, you come get it. Let them fucking spend out a little bit on travel costs, because I'm not fucking going over there, personally hand it in by hand, or I'm not going to send it through the post. And if they say, well, can you photocopy it and email it? No, I can't, because I ain't got a photocopier. My printer is broken, and then the scanner don't work on it. So if you want it, you come and get it. I'm going to tell them. You know, it's been, well, he hasn't, but if he does come, I'll say he's done his job. Now you need to take that possession hold off, because it's been sorted out now. You can't take him to court now, it's been sorted. You know. So anyway, I didn't say hello to anyone. Hello to Ron Uncut, Teresa, Ian, Moose, Rose, Yoga. Yoga. Kids. Don't just love them. Mucking around with the computer. Who else is there? Bloody Mary, Hollywoods. Kenneth. Who else is there? Roland, Big Tone. Animal Fan. Who else? Penny Walter. Long time no see, Penny. Well, no, you was on the other night, I think, weren't you? Who else? Who else? Anyone else? Awesome. Avenger. Paragoster. Luigi board? You mean a Ouija board? Yes, I use it all the time. And I'm making my own little plushette at the moment out of wood. Who else is here? Lucy's new. Fag. Charmy. And anyone else out there, hello, welcome. Hold on a minute. Right, okay. I can close that channel down. I don't know if Simon's fucking streaming or not. It's nearly 3 o'clock now anyway, so I'm going to just keep an eye out, see if he does start streaming. If he does, then I'll close it down. I tried getting in touch with him today and he didn't answer back. Okay. I've still not heard anything from Rusty report actually. I had his phone number on my mobile and I texted him a message back. I've still not heard anything from him, so I'm hoping that he's okay, he ain't dropped down dead or something or been arrested for anything. I miss that guy. He's a great guy to come on the channel and have a good old chat with, I know a couple of people said I would put a few game channels up, but I ain't seen them. I didn't see no game videos up on his channel. But it's a shame that people have problems with each other. Like I've only just recently heard that Cat and Wayne ain't together anymore now, which is a fucking shame. So I want to go there, but it's a shame anyway because I thought them two would have been ideal with each other, but it didn't work out. So I know Cat still wants to do a stream with me. She wanted to do one this week actually, but I think she said she's not going to do much because she's not feeling too well again. So it's a bit of a missing match with me and Cat at the moment. Every time I'm ready to do something, she's not well or she's doing something else or something. Maybe one day this year we'll get to do something. Hoping Rose will get back on and do something with me again soon because, I'm just doing stuff with Rose. I want to get back to do that murder mystery and unsolved cases, kind of stuff because we had some pretty good ones on that. And I don't fancy me doing it on my own. It's better to have two people and we both can ask questions. We can both research and questions till that spirit, if it ever comes through. And we can't prove that, the spirit who we're hoping to talk to is the spirit we want to talk to. Let's say, when I spoke to Ted Bundy that time, was it really Ted Bundy? Or was it someone who knew Ted Bundy? Or someone who just seen some shit on TV about him and wanted to come through and pretend he was Ted Bundy? But we've had Alicia Lamb, Sandra Bland, Elizabeth Tate, Jack the Ripper victims. So quite a few, didn't we? I can't remember how many we did do. I think we've done about 15, 20 episodes. Then, like, we moved on because I was getting a lot of military stuff coming through. I've done about 20 military, and I want to get back to doing some military stuff again. But, you know, unless I've got someone to do it with me, I'll be doing too much streaming. Like, you know, I've got my other couple of channels I've got, you know, to keep me going time to time. You know, I've got my fishing channel. I've got a new video which I've got to upload yet, from Saturday to that's Sunday morning. I've got it on the computer, I've just not uploaded it yet. But it will be uploaded fairly soon. I'll probably do it before I go to bed. So I've got my fishing channel, I've got my Steve's miniature channel where I'm doing, like, you know, those little miniature woodwork of like doll's house furniture, and the cost I showed you the other night, the wood planchette I made. Be doing a bigger one later. I'm just waiting for a new piece of equipment to come through, which I've already paid for. Day Wednesday. It's what's it called? It's like a, oh god. I mean, I'll let you know what it's called. Like a bow saw or something. I don't know. Signing. Go to my orders. I couldn't very well afford it, but I need one for these hobby. Spent enough money out on it already, but you know, it's going to help me with my fishing floats and my miniatures. A scroll saw. Quickly. This is what I've ordered. It's a scroll saw. It's able for me to cut wood, and you know, I can make and cut around awkward shapes without actually using like a hacksaw or a chainsaw or something like that. You know, especially made for hobbyists. I've ordered one of those. That should be here very soon. Today, actually. Just got to keep an eye on the tracking. I know it's on the way. Prime account. With Prime, it, when it's going to be here roughly. Well, it don't tell you exactly, but it tells you that it is going to be here. Well, I've got something in my basket. I didn't. I'll delete that. I didn't realise I put it in my basket. Like, I ordered it early last night. It's nearly halfway here. So we'll definitely get it today. And I'm going to probably do a video of me unpacking it and giving it a quick test out. Has anyone noticed almost everybody in London has got strange flu? I hope the fucking flus ain't coming round again. I had the flu jab this year. Let's go and get that sorted out. I've had to cancel my fucking doctor's appointment for tomorrow because this gas engineer coming around. So, you know, now I've got to go around there and wait to get another appointment. That could be another 3 to 4 fucking weeks. You know, if I remembered that I had the doctor's appointment, I would have said no, you know, like today or Thursday or something, or Friday to do the gas. But I said, yeah, you know, I'll be okay, you know, come around Wednesday. And after getting the appointment all sorted out, I looked up. I thought, shit, I've got an appointment Wednesday with the doctors. Crap. So I had to ring up the cancellation number and cancel my appointment. You know, life can be hell, but life can be fun sometimes. You know, sometimes you get the good days, and sometimes you get the bad days. Yeah, to be honest, I've had a few bad days this week. But hey, you know, I've not jumped on Putin's channel and started down with them, and you know, causing problems and drama and shit like that. You know. Well, guys, it's gone 3 o'clock. Simon ain't streaming yet, I don't think. No, it's not on. Hello, Laurie. I'm going to close it down in a minute, actually, because it's like 3 o'clock. I've been on for about an hour or so already, so I'll be going to bed in a minute. As I say, I've got a delivery coming today, and I don't want to really miss it. I've been on an hour and 15 minutes nearly. You're bloody late, woman, as usual. But yeah, like, you know, I don't really give a shit what's happening on the internet, really, with all the shit, you know, drama and hatred and stuff like that. People are just going to have to take me as I am. They don't like it, then don't come and watch me fucking channel, full stop, you know, kind of thing. Don't come and troll, you know, because, like, you're only going to get blocked anyway, full stop. You know, if you got a beef with me and you want to fucking, like, tell me what that beef is all about, then send me a private message, because it's no point you coming on the side chat and telling me, because you'll be blocked straight away, full stop. But if you've got a problem with me, then you need to send me Fumigi Plus Southwest Ghosts at gmail.com. Maybe even sort it out. You know, I'm not a bad guy. You might get to like me, you know, kind of thing. People on Facebook I've never known, and I've actually met them in life, and they're great people, like Steve Cooper, for instance, yeah, who makes the Coop Box. I never met him till I put up one day, like, oh, you know, getting a bit bored, nothing to do, you know, I wish I could get out with meet people and do some investigations. Steve Cooper saw it and said, hey, Steve, you know, where are you? And I told him, he goes, oh, I'm not far from you. Do you want to come out and do some ghost hunting sometime? I said, yeah, I'll be fucking happy to do it. We've done about 4 or 5 investigations with each other, but it has kind of quietened down a little bit, because, like, you know, he had a little bit of issue. Plus his wife's working, so, like, you know, it depends on what shift his wife's on. But I hope that we can get back to do something, because, you know, it used to be a weekend, Friday or Saturday, and you know, I'd like to go back out and do at least a couple more things with him this year. Paranormal Man Pete. I did get a text off him a few weeks back, and I said, where the fucking hell have you been? It's another year we ain't done nothing. He goes, yeah, sorry, Steve, like, you know, family issues, you know, illness in the family, blah, blah, blah. And he did tell me something which was kind of, like, very upsetting and emotional. But he goes, you know, don't be a stranger, you know, if you want to come round, let us know, and if I ain't doing nothing, we can do something. So I'm just going to give him a bit more time, because he has had a little bit of, like, hard time. You know, give him a text and say, hey, Pete, you know, can I come round and do a session with you, you know, and if it's in his home, you know, because we used to get some good compelling evidence in his home. So, you know, try to get that with Pete. I was hoping Evan would come up sometime, because, you know, he could have done something with us, but he's been ill. A very bad bout with depression, I think he said. And his mum's been going, oh, he's been in his bedroom all the time, you know, he's not gone out, you know, 24/7 kind of thing. He's just, like, depressed completely. And I was thinking, well, if we could get out, you know, just for a fucking one night, at least that'll, like, lowered the depression down a little bit, kind of thing. But if you don't want to do it, I can't force him to. So the only time I can get out, really, to be honest with you, is like, you know, when I go fishing and spend the night over the common and talk to some of the fishing guys over there. And my camcorder there the other week, but I didn't take the full spectrum IR light with me. But next time I might take my camcorder, just have a little walk around the lake and see if I can do like a little 5-10 minute session over there, you know, and see if I can get anything. You know, the audio of the camcorder. I may take a EVP recorder with me, but I won't take too much because I carry so much stuff over there. You know, it's like backbreaking, you know, kind of stuff. I'm carrying like fishing rod, fishing bag, me rod rest, fishing net, my tent, sleeping bag, bait, my tackle box, my coat. You know, it's fucking shopping basket full of stuff, you know, plus a rucksack for the stuff. You know, it's just like really tiring, you know, going over and coming back. I'm glad when I get home, I just like get the main thing out the bag is the maggots, get them out, stick them in the fridge, and I'll just leave everything else in the living room because I just can't be asked to take it all out. I'm too tired when I get home. And sometimes I want to be there, you know, night and half the day the next day, but I don't because I'm so tired. You know, you wouldn't be surprised fishing can make you tired, you know, because it's all that concentration on what you're focusing on, you know, what you're doing wrong if you ain't catching fish. What bait am I using? Should I change the bait? Should I change the rig? Should I change the float? You know, what's going on, you know? And you're sitting there like concentrating for about 20-30 minutes thinking, well, why are they not biting on float? You know, they should be biting. This weekend was a bad fucking day over there, you know, for fishing. I caught about 14 or 16 roach. One of the worst days I've had over there. But I don't know if I'm going there this weekend. But I have got a number for some other guy. I might ask him if he wants to go over to Mitchell Common over there. But I've not seen him over there the last couple of weeks, actually. So maybe he's kind of like given up fishing for a while. You know, I'll still do stuff here, you know, like 1 or 2 nights a week. I know Simon was going to be doing his Horny Doll, you know, 7 episodes, but he's only done 4. He was going to do one tonight, but looks like he's not doing it. But, you know, I also tried to contact him tonight as well. Have a chat to him about when we're going to do our next stream together. As I say, he hasn't got back to me. I don't know if he's pissed with me because I'd done a stream last night. But he did say on chat, you know, don't worry, Steve, you know, he was tired and he wasn't going to do one anyway. So, you know, it wasn't that I was jumping over his time because I said to him, if you're going to do it, let me know, I'll stop now. But he said, no, carry on. And I was only doing this until he was going to start streaming and I would have come off, but he's not streaming again for some reason. That kind of thing. No, I do miss actually doing streams with other people. You know, it used to be a good laugh, but you know, I can still do it on my own. I don't mind doing it on my own because that way, like, get too much interruption when you've got other people when you're hanging out, you know, kind of thing. You know, there was a few times where, you know, I was doing a live stream, 4 or 5 people on here. I'm trying to do a ghost box or an EVP, and you can hear like knocks or taps or, you know, them typing away on the keyboard, you know, kind of thing, or like, you know, some other fucking noise I was doing. You're thinking, can you please mute your microphones, you know? Sometimes I just didn't even bother listening to what I was doing or what I was saying. You know, I still kept doing what they was doing. You know, I did get a little bit narked about that, but I kind of miss it in one way because it was fun. You know, I had a lot of people on here who made a lot of friends until some shit started off. But I know I keep saying forgive and forget, but it is hard to forget some stuff. You know, it really is. You help people, and then the way they treat you and shit on you, kind of thing, you know, and stab you in the back, kind of thing, and that shouldn't happen, you know. But it happened. Hello, Truth Seeker Exposure. I want truth. I don't even know who you are, Truth Seeker Exposure. And I know you saw a comment on the video the other day. What side of the bat you're on or something. I don't know what you mean by what side of the bat you're on. So what do you mean by that, you know? Let's say if anyone's got any kind of like beef with me, all they've got to do is come up and fucking tell me, you know, but not inside chat. Because, you know, if it's anything negative, the moderator's going to kick your ass out straight away. But if you want to say, look, you know, oh, I've got a problem with Steve, email you through your G+. And I'm going to say, yeah, go ahead for it, man. If we can talk it out on a G+, you know, then great. You know, or I can do a hangout with you. Well, I don't mind in fucking inviting anyone on my hangout and having it out with someone. You know, as long as it's not interacting and interfering with a paranormal stream I'm doing. This is just the odd occasional chit chat kind of stream. So if anyone wants to come and fucking hang out and talk to me, I'll give you the hangout link. Right? I don't give a shit, you know. But I don't know what you mean by what side of the bat I'm on. No, you don't. Hello, Anton. No, I'm only trying to shout out people as well. Just like say hello to them, you know. I am trying to keep more of an eye on the side chat when I'm doing streams now. But when I'm doing the paranormal stream, it's hard for me to concentrate what's being said on there. Because, like, you know, I don't want to be, breaking my concentration when I'm doing a ghost box on EVP or doing a Ouija board or a pendulum board or something like that, because it's not going to work. You know, that's why I have Ian on here in case of the internet on me, or, you know, the admins can take control of the, you know, the trollers out there. I mean, are you supporting the book? I'm not supporting no fucking bullies, man. No bullies. I've got a fucking anti-bullying community, you know. How can I be supporting bullies when I'm trying to, like, stop the bullying? Ask anyone on here. I'm pissed off with all the fucking cyber shit that's going on there. All the bullies, all the hating. Like, I've been trying to, like, people, and when I do that, I tend to get dragged in and make me look like the bad guy when I'm trying to be the good guy, you know, kind of thing. Focusing on the bullies when I'm trying to stop the bullying. You know, hang on a minute. Hold on. Glass. Communities. So, look, hang on a minute. I'm going to get this right, okay? I don't give a shit if Tom, an argument with Harry, right? If I like Tom, Harry is not going to make me stop talking to Harry. Like Cat. Me and Cat's got along with each other for the last 2 or 3 years, yeah? I like a lot of people, yeah? Now, if someone comes on to me and say, well, you know, because you're talking to Cat, Okay, so Kat has had beef with a lot of people. It don't mean because I'm talking to her, I agree on what she's doing all the time. You know, I talk to her as a friend, right? You know, I sometimes don't agree with some of the stuff that she says about, but I keep that to myself because I don't want to be losing like friends that I've lost before. You know, I talk to Kat as a friend. We do streams together, and that's it. We do not confront and share gossip and blab and bully people. Well, I don't. If Kat's got a beef with someone, then you take it, talk to her about it. You know, no one's going to stop me talking to Kat, Rose, Wayne, and several other people. You know, they've all been good to me throughout. And if you don't like it because I talk to her, then tough shit. I don't give a fuck. And if you've got something against that, then you need to deal with it, because I'm not going to stop talking to Kat because you don't like Kat. Okay? You know, me and Kat's got on okay with each other about 2 years, maybe a bit longer. She sent me stuff, I sent her stuff. And we've never had any real bad argument. We've had a little like tiff kind of thing, but we're kind of like made up. I'm not a fucking bully. I may have changed, yeah, but you know, I do not like this bullying shit. You say that you're here to like make truce. You're making it worse by saying that I'm the bully when I'm not. You know, how can I be bullying when I'm not bullied anyone? I'm just stating the truth. You know, I'm just like putting my point out there, saying that drama where everyone's attacking each other needs to stop. If you don't like the person, just don't go there. Don't even go to their channel. Don't listen to the chat they're talking about. Don't even like listen to all the gossip people are saying about you, or because like it's just fucking ridiculous. It's like fucking little kids having little tantrums, you know, and like it's just fucking ridiculous. And it all needs to fucking stop, because a lot of people are getting so pissed off with it, they are actually closing their channels down. And I admit I need to close my channel a couple of times, but I said no, I'm not fucking putting up with it anymore. You know, I'm going to defend myself, and you know, if it means defending my friends, how it goes. To be honest with you, if my friends are being really, really attacked, then I might step in. But if I think that they can handle it, then I won't do nothing. I'll let them deal with it. But you're saying I'm a bully? Fuck off. I'm not being a bully. I'm the one who's been fucking trying to keep this paranormal fucking shit together. You know, I brought out some of the truth, some of the liars out there, you know. And like, if you don't like that and you think that's bullying, then you think wrong. You think wrong. Yeah, oh, show me the fucking evidence of the bullying then. Come on. You show me the evidence. Show me the evidence right now. Send me the links. Send me the text messages. Because you're talking shit right now. You say that you want truth. Bullshit. You're here to cause fucking aggravation. And if you've got evidence, I want to see that evidence. Because I've done nothing apart from stick up for me, cut my friends, names, but not in a very negative way. You know, if I had problems, I would put out my pointer, defend myself. And if I can't defend myself, then fuck, what can I do? Just keep letting it coming on, making me ill? No, I'm ill enough as it is. I'm not taking this shit anymore. And if I had to defend myself, I will defend myself. And if I can defend someone else, I will defend someone else. But I try to keep out of that bit now. And like, if you're saying that I'm the bully, prove it. Show me the evidence. Come on, show me the evidence right now. Send me the fucking link. Because you're talking bullshit. You're here to cause fucking drama. And we're not having that. And I'm going to give you 2 minutes to prove some shit that I've been bullying. And if you can't prove it, being blocked. And if I have bullied, then I'll put my hands up and apologise. But you've got nothing to fucking show for it, have you? Because you're the one who's come on here trying to bully me, make me look like I'm the bully, and to cause drama and more shit. Well, I'll laugh at you. It's not going to work. And you got no fucking proof. So screw you. Don't tempt. I'm tempting you. Come on, I'm tempting you. Come on, prove the shit. I won't be surprised you're the one who's come on and called me the paedophile or sex fucking child offender. Well, go and look on the internet. Go to the websites and put my name in. Steve Anna Morgan's, Mitcham, Surrey. I'm not on there. So whoever's been giving all that bullshit out, it's just nothing but a fucking losing little shitbag. Just like you, because you're here to cause drama. And I'm not going to fucking put up with it. You are leaving this channel because you've got no fucking proof. So, you know what? Thank you, Sarah. Nice to see you. I ain't seen you for a while. But you know what? It's all on deep web. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Exposure. Bye. You're blocked. Don't worry, I'm just laughing at him. I've blocked the fucking arsehole. I've blocked him. How's it going, Sarah? Not seen you for a while. What's that? You'll be hearing something soon. Who's that? Now, let me scroll up. You know, that was quite funny actually. I enjoyed that. You know, he goes, whose side are you on? He left a comment, whose side are you on? Are you on? Or something like that. And I said, what do you mean? Whose back am I on? And I thought, fuck it. And I kind of like didn't bother answering after that, you know, because I thought he might have replied. And if he did or not, I don't know. I thought, yeah, okay, fair enough. And now he comes on and says, I want truce. Why are you, you know, siding cat, and why are you being the bully? Fuck, no one can tell me who I can and can't talk to. You're not my fucking parents, okay? For one thing, yeah? I will talk to whoever I fucking like. If they're the bully, then I'm sorry that they're the bully, okay? I can't deal and control who that person is. Wayne's had problems, Wayne's had problems, and they've defended themselves. And sometimes I believe it's made it worse, and sometimes it's just been cleared and forgotten all about and all cleared up, you know, kind of thing. We all have problems. We all have haters out there, bullies. You know, when some fucking little dickwad comes in and says, hey, you know, you're the bully, I've got proof. Fucking prove it. Because there ain't no fucking proof. And if there was proof, then, okay, show me the proof. And if there is something there and I have bullied someone and I've not apologised to them, I will publicly do apology fucking like to them. Like I did with a couple of people before. You know, I kind of like threw a rage and said a few things, which I shouldn't have done, but I still fucking done an apology video after. And, you know, they kind of accepted the apology. And I either took the video down or left it up to, you know, there for reference. But yeah, you know, that's the kind of person who wants to come on and start the drama shit, lying and saying shit which is not true, you know. Yeah, well, you know, fuck them. That's all I say. Fuck them. They're not winning me over. You know, they're not going to try to get me off the stream, off YouTube, because it's not going to work. I'm going to be here till the fucking day I die, put it that way. Fucking cat, please. It's up to you guys. Go screw yourself. Deception. You are the bully. Prove it. Come on, prove it. I've told you. Prove it. Because you've got no proof. And if you have, you'll be telling me what the proof is by now. What's that happen? Hang on. You're the ones who cause the aggravation. You're the one who caused all the drama. You're the ones who lie about everyone. You're the one who causes all the anger. You're the bully, not me. You're the bully for coming on and spreading lies and, you know, just generally trying to put me and other people down, making up hateful, slandering lies about us, and you think that it's going to affect us and make us close our channel down. Okay, maybe it has done with a couple of people. It ain't going to work with me. I've had it for years, and I can deal with it. You know, I'm just laughing in your face right now. I'm laughing at you. You know, bring it on. Show me this evidence, because you ain't fucking got none. The exposure, deception. Choose seekers exposed. Yeah, right. Goodbye. You're blocked. Fucking weasel. Or dickweed. It come on with another fucking what's the name in a minute. It's alright, let them come on. You know, they're all being blocked anyway. Block user, blocked, submit. You know, and he's got two audio, Cat and the Trollwood, the audition drama, the nasty that cried wolf. 2 videos. And you know who these are all from. And I would like to say a couple of names, but I'm not going to. We'll probably start up more drama, but you guys know what's been going on. Who's been causing a lot of drama lately, you know, kind of thing. So, you know, you just need to take my word for it. These people out there, they say that they are the ones who's trying to stop the bullying, but they're not. They're making it worse by lying and fucking, you know, telling false accusations about people, you know. No, it's just, I'm laughing. And I won't be surprised if it's someone who I was watching earlier, actually, you know, because like, I was watching his channel earlier, and he, you know, I saw a few people on there, you know, and I don't blame him, or blame them actually, having a little dig at him, because, you know, if you can't control your anger, you know, I wasn't angry. I was just like, you know, having fun with him, you know, kind of thing. If I lost my temper, you'll know when I lose my temper, guys. And I've only lost my temper once or twice on a live stream. When I was just playing him, you know, kind of thing. Back on another fake account in a minute. But you know, when someone upsets you and you're gonna like really like let off with anger, you know, and show that anger, you need to stop streaming straight away, because You know, you got to realise of all that negativity that you're kicking up. And like, I saw, you know, when someone put oh, you know, you need to chill and stop being angry because, you know, being angry, you're giving that, you know, you're setting off a negativity and you're bringing negative spirits in. And he kind of just laughed at it. Don't talk fucking stupid negative spirits because I'm fucking angry. You know, anger is a negative energy and they will feed off that energy. And I feel like, you know, replying to that message to that other guy, but I didn't. I just sat there and watched. So I was watching it. Don't believe. Check my channel. What? Yeah, I can't agree there, Fag. Anyway, I'm just going to get myself another drink. What time is it? Fucking nearly 4 o'clock. I'm going soon, though. I can't remember if I took the medication or not. Wait, come on, you out bed. Go on bed, move. Just get the cat to go outside. Hold on. Make your dinner. You can eat nothing all nice on tonight. Oh. You know, people like that really kind of do piss me off, you know. If you're not causing any aggravation, fakey poos, you know, just sit there and chill out, you know, just chill out. Because, you know, if I wanted to, I could have lost my temper and I could have called that guy so many names, but I didn't. I kept it cool. You know, okay, I did call him a couple of names, but not as bad as the ones I could have called him. And they say that I'm the bully. Yeah, fine. You know, show me the evidence. You know, even when Simon was on Cameron's stream the other day, you know, I wouldn't have caused any problems with, you know, because I was on Simon's, and I was there, you know, because Simon wanted Cameron to come on to his hangout, because Cameron called Simon a cunt and threatened to stab him or something, and that fucking really pissed Simon off. And I was talking to Simon, and he goes, yeah, son of a bitch wanted to come on and talk to me, you know, kind of thing. I said, well, I'll go into his chat and I'll ask him to come on onto your hangout. So I said, why don't you come on and talk to Simon? And, you know, he goes, no, because you blocked me. And Simon goes, I've unblocked you. But he still wouldn't go on to Simon's, you know. And, like, you know, he kind of lost his cool again, didn't he? And, like, no, I wouldn't blame anyone, you know, to ever go back at someone who's threatened them and called them names, you know. And, like, yeah, okay, I'll call him a few names. He wants to come on and call me a few names. I don't give a shit, you know. My mum's always said, sticks and stones will break your bones, but names will never hurt you. You can call me a cunt, you can call me an arsehole, a dickweed, fat cunt. I've been called a fat cunt, God knows how many times. It don't bother me. I've had it, I've dealt it. Call me what you name, whatever name you want to call me. But the two things you won't call me is a paedophile and sex offender, because that I take seriously, and I do copy those down. I copy the text down, I I'll copy your YouTube channel, I'll try and track your IP, and it gets passed on to authorities. Because you do not call people paedophiles unless you've got pure 100% proof and evidence. And there is no evidence on YouTube or anywhere else me being such a child offender. Because I've said many times, you go to the sex child offenders or paedophile websites, put my name and address in, and you're not going to find fuck all. Who can put that information on is the police and the offenders, the sex child and paedophile offenders. They're the ones who put all the information on. No one can go onto their website and type in Steve Morgan's sex child offender, blah, 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 because it's not possible. Not unless you work for that organisation. And you go there, check it out, and you're going to find fuck all. So you're just wasting your fucking time. Go choke on the chicken ball. Got no chicken balls. And yeah, okay, I might be a fat cunt. I don't give a shit. Call me a fat cunt. You know, you're the faker. You numbnuts. A fucking arsehole. And you know, I think some of these people who comes on and says, oh, you're a pedo, I reckon that they are the pedo, and they just like come on because they're crying for help, because they need the help, you know. And you know, it's just like, well, if I call them a pedo, you know, they're going to tell me if they are or not, and if they are, then you know, I'm going to jerk off over it, you know. And if they ain't, I'm still going to have fun by calling them a pedophile. It ain't going to work, you know, because I've been called it so many times. It don't bother me anymore, because my viewers know shit. Go and check it on their fucking Google. Go on. Cat, Steve Allen Morgan's, Mitchum Surrey. Go on, go and look. Block user. You're blocked. See, that's the kind of people. No, but it don't bother me, because I know it's not true. It's not true. Go to the nearest police station. Ask them. Look in the database. I don't know if they'll tell you, but they're going to say there's nothing on the database that I'm a paedophile. And they've done that to any kids. I think it's sick, actually, for you to come on here and accuse people for things that they're not. You know, you're worse than the worst. You're worse than, you know, mentally disabled people. You know, people who are sick in the head. You're worse than that. You're sick in the head for calling people shit when you ain't got no proof. Maybe you've done it and you're just crying out for help, you know, kind of thing. It's a possibility. Maybe you go around near the schools and hide in the bushes and masturbate and watch the kids. I'm not saying you do, but it's a possibility that some people do. And they're just crying out for help by calling other people nasty names. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I'm fat. Not as fat as a lot of people out there. Disability. How about looking at yourself in the mirror for once? You're probably, well, fatter than me, probably. I'll tell you, you ever came down here and met me, you'll probably get on with me. you know, anyone would get on me. If I find out who they are, I can give as good as they can give, you know. Here to do that, you know. I'm just trying to get on, doing my own streams. You know, keep my nose clean. And you get stupid little arseholes like that come on. I'm the bully. I'm the PDO. With it. I'll just laugh at you in your face, mate. Because you're the scum of the earth. That's what they are, guys, scum of the earth. No one deserves to come on and be called those names. No one. Unless they got poor evidence, which they haven't got. So I've got no worries. And if people want to believe that shit, then you'll know better than them. You might as well just say, right, okay, you know, bye, Steve, and unsubscribe me and fuck off to another paranormal channel. Don't bother me. No, I'll get new subscribers and new viewers each day. It's eluding one or two people because they want to listen to that line bullshit and not know the real truth. What kind of guy I really am. And that's up to you to listen to all that lying bullshit out there. And I've had people who's caused me problems and said, yeah, sorry, Steve, you know, it went a bit too far, shouldn't you called you those names? And I talk to them now. Not mention their names, but I do talk to one or two of them. And they regret calling me those names. But, you know, I don't care. I don't care what the weatherman said. Let's all go out in the rain and dance around naked and it's not raining. You know, saying, yeah, seriously, I'm going to tell you a true story. I have actually danced in the rain naked before. Honestly. When I was very young and I was working in a certain place and it was so fucking hot, I'll tell you, it was. And I was looking after an industrial estate and I always took a towel with me because it was so hot. And one day it started raining and I just fucking said, bollocks to this, I get caught, and I just stripped off and I let the rain give me a nice shower. I stood out there for about 5 minutes, grabbed the towel, wrapped it around me, went back in. And I tell you, it's a great fucking sensation, you know, just like standing out there in the rain. And every time my kids this or my ex-wife, they're probably like, well, you fucking weirdo. But yeah, I've done it. When I was doing security work, and yes, I used to be a security guard. I worked as a security guard for 4 years, 2 different security firms. And I was doing an industrial estate. I even had a pirate radio station down there as well. But the police kept driving me by when I was doing the radio station one day. And as I was playing it outside the main gate, I thought, shit, I went, sorry, viewers, I've got to go, the police are outside. And I shut the fucking radio down. And it's only like my mate made it. Another guy called Steve, he made it, and it's in like a little duet tin. So it's, you know, quite easy to like just take it off the antenna and put it, you know, in the drawer or something, yeah. And police car stopped outside. And I thought, fuck, don't say I've been caught. Fucking hell. I sat there for a second, he flashed his light again. So I got up, I went to the gates, I went, all right, mate, what's up? He goes, not a lot, mate. Checking everything's okay. I said, yeah, no, fine, you know. Goes, couldn't use your loo, could I? I said, yeah, sure, come in. And there's 2 coppers there, and they pulled into the estate, and I let him use the loo. And I said, want a cup of coffee, mate? He goes, oh yeah, I'd love a cup of coffee. Talking. I said, so what are you up to then? He goes, not a lot. Just driving around. I've been listening to a little radio station just now, and suddenly it just got shut down. He was playing some really good music as well. And I knew they was talking about me, but luckily they didn't know it wasn't me. And I thought, shit. Goes, yeah, like the station shut down all of a sudden. And it was really like jigging with the music, kind of thing. Maybe they had some kind of like technical issues. I thought, fuck. So anyway, I carried on talking to them for a little while, and they drank the tea. And I said, well, thanks very much for tea and coffee. We're going to have to carry on the rounds. And like, as I walked outside, they saw this antenna. I went, yeah, mate, what's that antenna to? I said, oh, this is my CB. Oh, you got a CB, have you? I said, yeah, I've got a CB radio. He goes, what you got? I've got one of those handheld ones. I've got it in the cabin. He goes, then I go, now I'm watching TV. He goes, come look at it. So I said, yeah, and I showed him, and I really did have a CB radio. It was a Midland. I've always thought about getting a CB. He goes, do you get good reception? I said, sometimes, but not all that good. You might get up to the motorway, which is about a mile. He goes, oh. I've always thought about getting a CB. So, see, luckily, my CB and the radio could work off the same antenna. So for the antenna. And he goes, do you need license for that? Yeah, I've got a license. You want to see it? He goes, no. I'm just right inquiring. No. So he went, and I thought, fucking hell. So, I knew a couple of my listeners, and I rang one of them. I said, well, hey, the old Bill fucking stopped outside, and I nearly got caught. I said, I'm going to have to get rid of this pirate radio. Do you want to buy it? He goes, yeah, I'll buy it off you. He goes, when can I get it? I said, well, when you got the money. He goes, I've got the money. I went, come and get it, nail him. So this guy came around who I knew, and he paid fucking 40 quid for it, I think it was. And I just had to get rid of it because it's very tempting, to do a pirate radio station. I sold it to him. I missed it, but I started doing a bit more CB radio and watching a bit more TV. But I thought, I could have always got another one if I wanted to, but I didn't want to take that chance anymore. But yeah, it's funny when they said like, "Oh, just sitting there, listening to some music, and suddenly it gets shut off." I thought, oh, fuck. Luckily, I disconnected it and fucking hid it, And when they saw that antenna, I thought, no, fucking, don't say that. They're going to say, oh, it must have been you with the pirate radio station. But when I said it's CB radio antenna, and he asked what make it was, and he goes, like, can I see? Because he was thinking about buying one, and I showed him. That covered me, I've got what you fucking buy. Because if they caught me with that fucking pirate radio station, fucking Nick, and they could have carted me away and put me in fucking jail, and I'd have been in court for running the pirate radio station at that time. And that was actually about years ago, something like that. So it's quite a long time ago. So, yeah, it was good fun down there, Back in the day, and that security job, though, in that industrial estate. Walk around some really dark places, and they were fucking spooky. Because you had one of these old big round clock keys, and you had to go to each point where a key would be hanging in and turn the clock, and it would register what time you went in there. And in the morning, like, one of the other security guards, like, one of the what are they called? One of the higher up ranks, like the superintendent or whatever they're fucking called. they would come round and take that clock and make sure you done your rounds. And you didn't do your rounds, you get done for it. You know, you get like, you won't get paid for that night. So I had to do my rounds and like to go round all these dark, creepy bits and put the key in the register. They don't do them anymore. They got withdrawn fucking years and years ago. Yeah, I enjoyed the job because there were perks in it. There used to be opposite my cabin. There used to be a factory. Easy drinks like Coca-Cola, Sprite, lemonade, and shit like that, you know. And they used to like fill all these lorries up to take them to different places. And if they had any like damaged kind of like cartons, they say, "Here, want some drinks, Steve?" And I fucking like, well, one time they nearly gave me a pallet of fucking mixed drinks. You know, there must have been about fucking cans of drink there. I said, "Yeah, I'll have them." I took most of them home, you know, over a couple of day periods, you know. But there was one time when someone broke in one of their fucking lorries because I didn't have the gate shut on time. And I got a bit of a bollocking for that one, but, you know, they didn't blame me for it. You know, it's the head office of the security guard bollocking. And then he got dismissed over it, but the guy who ran the fizzy drink factory said, no, it's not his fault, you know. One of the lorries was supposed to be going out and he just left the gate open, waiting for him to go out, so it's the truck driver's fault. The gate open. So I didn't lose my job over it. But I didn't get many perks after that though. But I like that. I kind of like the job, but there was many times where I was doing a lot of overtime and I wasn't getting paid the overtime. You know, and that really pissed me off. And, you know, there was like times where I was doing like 72 hours complete without having no sleep, you know, and it was really killing me. And I thought, that's it, you know, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting paid for the overtime. Fuck them. And I left it. I hadn't even noticing. And, you know, they owed me about $2.5 grand. And I kept saying that, you know, if you don't pay me, I'm going to go. So maybe you're done. I said, well, look, you know, we've had to pay out, you know, all these like different companies and, you know, pay all these wages. We can give you £500 now, and, you know, we're left to sort that something out, you know, the next month or something. I said, well, give me 500. So they gave me 500, but I never saw the rest of the money. Never. So I think they got I think the company went into extermination about a year later. So it like went into bankruptcy. So they weren't paying all their fucking guards, their, you know, the wages, and they had to keep paying out compensation to different companies where the guys weren't doing their jobs properly. You know, there's one place I would like to work, and I've even tried to volunteer 3 times now in a cemetery. Seriously, when I was in temporary accommodation, when I was made homeless after the wife walked out on me and took the kids and left me with a great big rent arrears, and the landlord evicted me, and I had to go into a temporary accommodation. I was doing Croydon Cemetery, not far from me. And as I was, you know, because I was doing like, you know, daytime investigations there, I'm getting a lot of really good stuff during the daytime. I went up to the office and I thought I better, you know, just ask them if it's okay if I can do what I'm doing. And I went in and I spoke to the manager there, and I said, look, you know, is it okay for me to take photos and do some like video in here? He goes, yeah, sure, why? I said, well, you know, I'm a paranormal investigator, I'm a ghost hunter. Really? You know, he was kind of interested. Yeah, that's okay, mate. You know, just don't, you know, go around, you know, and digging things up. I said, no, don't say I won't do that. So he goes, yeah, that's no problem, you know, do what you want to do, you know, take videos, photos, EVPs. But if anyone does come up to you and ask you to stop, you'll have to stop. He goes, but also do not do the ones which have just been buried like this year, you know, anything from last year onwards, do whatever you want. I said, okay, fair enough. I said to him, I noticed that you had some lads there, you know, digging one of the graves the other day. And I was standing there talking to them. And I asked about, you know, doing voluntary work here. And they said I'd have to ask here in the office. Is there any chance I can do any voluntary work? He goes, I'd love to, mate, but, you know, because there's certain reasons. One, you got to have some kind of qualification to work in a cemetery. And two, you got to have a special, you know, we got to like have a special insurance for you to work here. And three, we ain't got no jobs available at the moment anyway. So I'm going to have to decline your offer. And, you know, I said, yeah, but it's voluntary, guys. It doesn't matter. We can't allow you to work here because you're not qualified. I said, what about the, you know, the people who do crime and like they do like, you know, that voluntary kind of time that they have to do from court? Yeah, that's a different matter because that the company's insured for those people coming, you know, the community work because they're insured through community services. So if anything happens, then we can pay on insurance. But for you, it's a completely different ball. So, you know, I'm going to have to, you know, say sorry. But, you know, you can carry on doing what you want to do in here. I thought, shit, you know, I'd love to have worked in there. And I tried another one as well, but they said no as well, the same answer. Insurance issues, qualifications and stuff like that, you know. So, you know, it kind of like fascinates me. You know, I'd like to work there during the daytime, but I don't think I'd like to be working there at night on my own because that would be too fucking creepy. I'll be calling like fucking paranormal investigating groups around, you know, and letting them do like little walkarounds, you know, just to pass the time. And I'll be walking with them, keep an eye on what they're doing. But I probably would have had to like keep it quiet if I was working there because I wouldn't want the manager to know. Or I'd ask the manager, and if he said yeah, then fair enough. If he said no, then I would have probably had to have gone behind his back and let them, because I wouldn't want to be doing it at night time. As it is, where I live, right, this is a true story. Not long after I moved here, as you know, there's two cemeteries near me, and I was in the big cemetery. It was getting a little bit dark, and I did not know the cemetery closed at 5:30. Now I was over at the back, and I didn't know what the time was. And when I did remember to look at the time, I thought, fuck, the gate's going to be shut. So I kind of like really moved quickly down to the gates, and the gates were locked. I couldn't get out. I thought, oh no, fuck, I'm locked in. Shit. I can't be in all night on my own. And I was panicking. I need to get out, and the gates are so fucking high. I thought, well, if I try climbing over, I might fall and break my neck, or someone might think I'm breaking in. And you've got fucking cameras, you know, CCTV there, and they probably like wired up to the fucking police station and sets an alarm off if I go across the gate or something. So I thought, shit, what can I do? And I turned around, and on the door, there's like a big building. They had like a notice in there for like any kind of like information or complaints. And there's an after hour telephone number there. I've got my fucking mobile out and I rang up the number. I went, hello? She goes, hello, Lambeth Cemetery, can I help you? I said, yeah, is this the cemetery in Mitcham, near Run Road? Yeah, that's the one. I said, okay, I'm sorry, but I was walking around the cemetery and you wouldn't believe I'm locked in. You're joking. Goes, oh, hang on, let me see if I can get hold of the caretaker for you. And this is a true story, honestly. So she goes, I'll put you on hold. So I'm on hold for a few minutes and it's getting dark. And I mean, getting dark now. I'm hearing all these weird noises around me and I think, what the fuck's going on? And suddenly she comes back, she goes, okay, I've spoken to the caretaker and luckily he's still there. He's in the crematorium at the moment. I said, well, is he coming out? He goes, well, where are you at the moment? I said, I'm outside the big building. She goes, well, where you are, if you're looking at the building at the main door, if you look to your right, you'll see another building. If you go over to that building, the door should be open. If you go in and just wait there, the caretaker will come down. So I said, okay, thanks so much. I said, sorry about it. I didn't realise what time. Okay, no, don't worry. It'll be there in a minute. So I'm standing there and I'm waiting for about 5 minutes, wondering where the fucking hell this guy was. And I'm alone in the fucking building. And I'm still hearing these weird noises outside. And I can hear some really weird noise inside this building. His footsteps coming down. I thought, I hope that's the fucking, the caretaker. And luckily it was, because otherwise I would have been fucking shitting my pants, I'll tell you. Anyway, and he's tall, dark, but middle-aged, and he goes, oh, hello, are you the guy who's been locked in? I said, yeah, mate. I said, oh, sorry about this. He goes, oh, no worries. He goes, person didn't do their job properly then earlier, didn't they? I said, what do you mean? She goes, well, usually someone drives around the cemetery to make sure that there ain't no one in. I missed you. I said, well, yeah, because I'm still in here. I said, he goes, yeah, I've just done what I need to do. I said, what's that? He goes, I just had to put someone, to rest in the furnace. I thought, oh, shit. He actually said he just put someone to rest in the furnace. You could smell smoke on him. I thought, okay. Says, you can let me out? He goes, yeah, come on. And he fucking opened the door and let me out, open the gate. I said, don't worry, mate, I won't get locked in again. And he kind of oh, fuck this, man. And I'll tell you, if that guy wasn't there, I would have been fucking stuck there probably for the whole night. Especially if that phone did not get picked up by the main head office. Because if that did not get picked up, she wouldn't have been able to contact the caretaker, wouldn't have been able to let me out. And I would have been fucking stuck in there, in that cemetery, all night long until 8 o'clock in the morning, fucking curled up, scared as hell, listening to all these weird noises. And I don't know where all these weird noises were coming from. But when the guy actually come up to me, he goes, oh, you're the one who's got locked in, are you? I said, yeah. I said, can you let me out? I said, I keep hearing all these weird noises. He goes, oh, that's just your imagination. He goes, nothing's out there. Nothing will attack you or do anything bad to you. Right. And I didn't tell him I was a paranormal investigator, because he would have just laughed his fucking head off, You're a paranormal investigator and you're scared of being here at night time on your own. I weren't going to take that shit off him. I thought, I was just happy to get home and, well, not in 5 minutes, about 4 minutes walk back home, indoors, cup of coffee, thinking, thank fuck I wasn't locked in there overnight. I'll tell you, thinking of it, it's really funny, but it's fucking scary as hell as well, being in there, thinking that you was going to be locked in all night. I wouldn't really want that happen to my worst enemy. Well, maybe one or two, but it depends who the enemy is, to be honest, yeah. But, I worked in Croydon too. Warning. Yeah, I've heard about that Warnington. I know there was an asylum somewhere. I can't remember what it was though. See, the thing is with the asylums, like in America, you still got a load of asylums everywhere. Yeah, they've not been, they've been decommissioned from the patients that they're put into different places. But there's a lot of asylums in America which are empty and derelict and falling apart, kind of thing. Because how many ghost adventures done, and most hauntings done a couple over here, but over in the UK, there's fucking hardly any asylums left. They've all been stripped out, ripped down and renovated on by, you know, businesses, you know. The one that I know more of was the one in Bexley. So I used to be right next to a fucking Bexley Hospital Asylum. And that was fucking creepy, you know, like when a patient escaped, the siren would go off. It sounded like, you know the World War II siren where it goes. That's what it sounded like, you know, a World War II siren going off when the mental patient escaped. And it'd go off like continuously. And when they found it, yeah, they do like a couple of little blasts that go. And that means that they've caught the patient and they've got him back. But to warn people that are proper, you know, like when they have escaped, that siren would go on for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Because sometimes more than one fucking patient would escape. They knocked that down and built a residential estate on there. But we still, me and my nephews have gone down to the old farm fields, which are still there, which was right on top of the, and we have got shitload of evidence down there. We used to call it our secret location, and we've got like 10 videos, maybe more, on YouTube. Secret location, and at the end, like, we decided that we let people know where the secret location was. And I said on one of the last videos, secret location is Bexley Hospital. Come and check it out, guys. But I've never seen anyone else do a video, a paranormal stream at Bexley Hospital grounds, because the grounds are still there, you know, because there's still farmland there. And we was on the farmland just on the corner of Tarkin Lane. And we was getting shitloads of evidence down there. And I still want to go down there and do another session down there. But before they knocked down the hospital, as I was like moving the patients out, Time Team actually went down there, an excavation down there, and was televised. And I actually met Tony Robson and a few of the other guys down there. I asked if I could help, and they said, yeah, you know, and they gave me a little fucking like spade shovel, and I was like helping, doing a bit of like fucking digging, you know, trying to find relics. But in one part of the field, there used to be a really big mound, and I mean a massive mound. And the saying that they used to, in the olden days, well before I was born, when the hospital got overfilled with like bodies and the morgue got like overfilled, they used to dump bodies in the field. And not only that, you know, like they also dumped in like dead animals and carcasses from like, you know, cows and pigs when they cooked them for the patients and stuff like that. So there used to be like a mixture of bodies and animal bones on this really big mound. And many times we'd gone over there, we'd been like kicking the dirt, and we could see all these bones. We didn't know if they were human or animal. But when Time Team came down here and done the episode of that, and I don't think you'd ever see me on the actual video of the Time Team episode, because I can't remember what they named it. But I know I was there, but I don't think I was actually or anything like that. If I was, I'd never seen it. But they was excavating that fucking mound, and the bodies, you know, the bones they found in there was unbelievable. And they said, yeah, there's definitely human bones there. Definitely. Why? Those grounds are as active as they are. Because when me and Aaron and Simon and Warren was doing it, we had our K2 meters, our REM pod, ghost boxes, and other stuff with us, yeah. And our K2 meters were going crazy. The REM pod was even going crazy. And we were saying, like, if you're a nurse, the K2 meter go off. And several times a K2 meter go off as if they were saying, yeah, I'm a nurse. You know, are you a male nurse? If you're a male nurse, can you make it flash once? Or if you're female, make it flash twice? And we're getting responses. Is there any doctors here? And we're getting responses from doctors. How many patients are there? Is there more than 10? And we're getting hits on the K2 meter. The REM pod was going crazy. And we believe that there must have been, I don't know how long the hospital had been there. But when we said, is there more than 10? The K2 was going crazy. Is there more than 50? It's still going crazy. Is there more than 100? Still going crazy. Is there more than 300? Still going crazy. And, you know, I don't know how many bodies or how many people might have died in that hospital, but every time we asked the question, it was going crazy. The temperature was even dropping. You know, it was nice and warm. And we didn't have our coats done up or anything, you know. I had my fucking like hoodie. And when we started doing the investigation, that temperature in that field just went, it must have dropped about 15, 20 Fahrenheit. No, it dropped rapidly. And I'm fucking standing there. I put my hoodie back and I'm going, fucking cold here. And we're taking photos and we got like this misty kind of like apparitions in them. It's all on my Facebook. We write this to my Facebook. You know, you might be able to see them. But if you want to watch the videos, check out my YouTube. Secret location. Okay, Bexley secret location, and we've done a good dozen videos down there. So, like, you might want to watch them if you're interested in those. Fucking hell, that really creepy. See, I ain't done voluntary work in the cemetery. I didn't. I did. Hang a minute. Oh, mate, I did voluntary work in the hospital because my sister was working there as a nurse, training nurse, Sandra. And she goes, "Oh, they're looking for voluntary helpers." So I said, I'll give it a go. Went over and I saw like one of the head nurses. I said, yeah, you know, if you want to do voluntary, you know, we need some voluntary helpers on a certain ward. Do sit there and talk to people, you know, and feed them. So I went up to one particular, I can't remember what ward it was, to be honest with you, but I went up to a ward and I remember this is a true story as well, yeah. Well, I would die. If I could remember, I put the Bible, I'd even grab the Bible. But I think I've left it in the living room. But I've been sent up to this ward. And this nurse walks up to me. She goes, "Oh, you won the voluntary?" I said, "Yeah, I'll come to help out." She goes, "Okay, thanks, love." She goes, "We need a few helping hands here." I said, "Well, that's what I'm here for." I said, "What do you want me to do?" She goes, "Well, this lady here needs to be fed. You know, we have to feed her because she's big, you know, as you know. That's what it is, what's all. You know." I said, "Yeah, okay, fair enough." And she goes, "You know, she's going to keep talking about her dog, just like agree, you know, just like, yeah, okay, you know, just mumble at her, you know, she ain't gonna know what you're talking about anyway." She's like, you know, fucking deaf. I'm like, she goes, "She is fucking deafening senile." I shouldn't say that, she said, but she is. And like every time she's talking about her dog, we're just going, you know, making facial expressions. That's all you got to do. Just pretend you're like, you know, listening. So I'm sitting next to this woman here, and she's got this like walking stick because she's fucking blind as well. And she's sitting there going on about her dog. "Oh, my dog, you know, you're going to pat my dog, be careful. She'll bite you, she don't like strangers, you know, you got to be careful." Yeah, you know, and she was like mutton. She couldn't understand what I was saying. So she's like blind and deaf. Okay. Yeah. And, "Well, don't go too close, you know, like, you know, she'll bite you." I can set you on it. Don't go too near her. She'll bite you, I'll tell you. All right. Okay. And like, I said, okay, dinner time. She goes, what? I said, honey, dinner. Did you say dinner? I said, yeah, dinner. Did you say dinner? I said, yeah, dinner. All right. And the nurse said, you have to really shout so she can hear you. Dinner. She goes, all right. When's my dinner? And I'm like, here. And I've got this spoon. And I'm fucking trying to put it in her mouth, yeah. Where? And all the food's going all over her fucking mouth and everything, yeah. And I've got this cloth and I'm trying to wipe it off her. And I'm trying to feed her, and suddenly she just flipped. And she got a walking stick. She goes, you clumsy bastard. And she starts whacking with this fucking walking stick, don't she? I'm fucking, help, fuck this, I'm out of here. This nurse goes, what happened? She goes, I don't know. I'm trying to feed her. And she just flipped out and started beating me with a stick. She goes, oh, I'm sorry, but you better go, leave our sort out. I thought, fuck this. Am I going to work here being beaten up with a half-blind fucking woman, or three-quarters blind woman, and fucking deaf, I'm trying to feed her, trying to be nice. I'm trying to pretend I'm playing with a dog, and like I'm getting beaten up with a fucking blind deaf woman, kind of thing. I thought, no, fuck this. So I went back and I found my sister and I told her, and I said, I ain't working anymore. She goes, why? I said, I got fucking beaten up by that fucking woman. She goes, what woman? I said, some fucking blind deaf woman. And she goes, oh, I know what you mean. She like that. I said, well, she fucking was today. I said, I ain't coming back here anymore. She herself laughing, and she goes, oh, you might as well fuck off home then. And I did. And it was only like about, I told what cost the through the hole in the fence and up the road, 5 minutes. That's how close I was at the mental hospital. If I hadn't got beaten up by a fucking blind deaf woman, I'd have stayed there and probably worked a good couple of months. But after that, no, fuck that. And the other thing, I was also working in a newsagents at the time, not far from the hospital. All we had to do was go down this big hill, and there's a newsagents. And I used to do a newspaper round, and sometimes I'd work behind the counter if the manager had to go out and do something here. So he'd call me, go, oh, can you come down and look after the shop for 10 minutes? Yeah, okay. And I'll go down now. And in the old days, 10 cigarettes used to be like 50p. It's 50 pence, probably about 75 cents in American money at that time. I think it might have been cheaper, actually. And, the patients had money, but for some reason, the money kept getting taken off them from other people. I don't know if it's the nurses or, other patients. But you used to get the patients down there, come in the shop, got a fag, and they had 5p. Got the fag, and the shopkeeper would actually own a packet of cigarettes up and sell them cigarettes at 5p. So he knew he was making money that way. And yeah, can I have another one? Well, you've only got 5p, mate. You can only have one. Oh, Cole, give me another one. No, I can't. Give me another one. No. I'm strict with them sometimes. And, we tried to help them out as much as we could. And, although I got beaten up by the woman, I still kind of went over there and spoke to some of the other patients, because there were some nice patients there. You wouldn't even realise that they was mentally disabled or disturbed, I should say. But, there were some nice patients there. They talk about, what they'd done when they was growing up, and they talk, some would talk about their war stories and other kind of stuff. It's a shame that those in there, and I don't think half of them were really mentally disturbed. I think it's just old age, and their fucking parents or their family didn't want them anymore, so they put them there. probably like cheaper than putting them in a proper like elderly people's home. And a lot of them did go in there, so they weren't wanted. They was fucking like injected with different drugs. What made him worse than they originally were when they came in. And I felt sorry for him, you know. And, you know, I did like walking around, but there was this other one there. Can't remember her name, but she always walked around, right? She had like a top and a dress on, no underwear at all. And if you was near her any time, she'd walk up, she'd go, "What a flash!" And she'd lift her skirt up and you see all the, oh, it's fucking disgusting, I tell you, man. Stop doing that. That's dirty, I used to say. Don't do it. You love it, really, don't you, darling? Goes, "Want to come in the bushes?" I said, "No. Go back to your fucking like bed and go to sleep or something, you know." And I used to complain to the nurses, you know. She goes, "Oh, we can't do nothing, you know, it's the medication, you know, we just ignore it, you know, just ignore it." And that's after I'd done, I think, the voluntary work. I still used to go over there, you know, see my sister. Because I used to, when I used to go there, I sometimes got free meals over there as well. It's fucking, oh, I'll tell you, some good times in the old top, you know, when I was younger. Right, it's 4:30. I'm going to go to bed in about 10 minutes. Just finish off my drink. But don't worry about the trolls out there, guys. Don't listen to their bullshit and lies. I just like laugh at them now. Fuck them. Fuck each and every one of them. They've got no proof. No, if they've got proof, they'd be showing it. They'd be trying to post links, which is impossible because you can't post a link in my chat unless you're a moderator. Or they'd be posting it on fucking some other like channel. Make it an account and post the links on their account, which they won't do because there's no fucking proof out there, you know. So just ignore them. If you want to believe them, that's up to you. You know, I can only say that if you do believe them, what they are, to listen to their lying bullshit. You know, I try to be a guy who looks up to other panel investigators. I try to stop some of this bullshit. I don't bully. I try to stop the bullying. I've even brought some of the bullies up and they confessed on some of their shit they've done. And it's kind of strange. It's always the paranormal channel. I've got me fishing channel and I've got my Steve's miniature channel where I make those dollhouse furniture and that cross I showed you the other day. And again, the plushette I've made today, mini plushette. And I've had no fucking drama, no trolls, no bullshit on those whatsoever. Nothing. It's always here. Always here on the paranormal channel. It ain't ever going to stop. We ain't going to stop it. All you got to do is just turn a blind eye and ignore it. Tell them to fuck off and block them and delete them. Delete your messages like you guys are doing. You're doing a good job out there. Block, delete. Block, delete. And I appreciate you guys being here and doing that, you know, because I won't be able to do every single one of them. I know I've been watching some of the chat, but not all of it. See, you know, with the security work, I did do some interesting, like, guarding. I actually went to, I think it was Stansted Airport. Man, that was fucking bollocks, that was. But although I could see, like, you know, some really good aircraft, I was supposed to be relieved after my 12-hour shift. When no one turned up for 2 hours later, I rang up the company and I said, the guy who's supposed to relieve you is rang up sick. we can't get anyone. Can you do another shift? So I said, yeah, all right, okay. So instead of doing 12 hours, to 24 hour, still no relief. So I rang them up. Oh, there is a guy coming out to get you, but the car's broken down. Someone to come and get the car fixed. And they can't fix it, then we'll have to send someone else up to get you, but that's going to be another probably 3 or 4 hours. You okay for that? For fuck's sake. So what about the relief? Oh, well, we can't do nothing if the car's broken down, you know. The driver and the relief guard on the roadway waiting for the car engineer to come and pick him up and sort the car. And if they can't get it sorted, then like they're going to be stuck, you know, and they might have to come back. And we'll have to sort something out. And you might have to do another 12 hours. I said, no, fuck off. I said, if I'm not relieved, I'm fucking going home. You can sack me. He goes, well, we are trying our best to get someone. So I actually did a 36-hour at Stansted, and eventually I was relieved. And I tell you, I was so fucking dead. You know, and when I rang them up, I said to them, I'll tell you, I've done 36, I'm not working tomorrow. Oh, you got no fucking ain't. You got no right to tell me I need to work tomorrow when I've done a 36-hour. If you want me to fucking work, I want triple pay, not double pay. Oh, we can't triple pay you. Well, I'm not working. I'm sick because I am sick. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm not doing another fucking 12-hour, 24-hour shift again. No fucking way. So I didn't do it, thank God. But I also did a stint of security over at Hatton Gardens Centres. Oh man, I tell you, I never thought I'd see diamonds, but you know, you see these the Jewish people briefcases, yeah. And I was at one of the main like security gate things, yeah. And when they come through, they got to open their case up because for all we know, they could have a fucking bomb or something in here, yeah. So I was standing there, and the main like guard, who was more advanced than me, like goes right. I said, well, only on TV. He goes, you want to see the real ones? I said, fuck that one, right? You know, yeah, of course I would. He goes, where are you going to? He goes, you're going to see many. The only thing is you can't touch them. I said, oh, fuck it. He goes, no, you can't touch them. He goes, but every time someone walks in, we go ask them to open the case. Oh, pretty interesting. And after he said it, no more than 5 minutes, a couple of Jewish people came in with these suitcases. And, you know, they knew what the routine was. And the guy goes, got any ID, mate? You know, because they had to have ID to get into the centre. And they had to open the cases up. Can I open the cases? Yeah, sure. In diamonds they had. Like, Christ. One guy had a suitcase. Well, the briefcase was fucking like nearly full, I'll tell you. He must have had millions on him. Millions of pounds worth of diamonds. Like, some of them I'd done over there, cut or uncut, but he had fucking hundreds of them. And I looked at that guy, he goes, wouldn't you mind a few of those? I said, just one would fucking do. He goes, oh, sometimes you know, we do find you 1 or 2 diamonds here, but we can't keep them. We got to put in like lost and found because some of these diamonds are actually engraved, you know, initials and trademark and stuff like that. So if someone knows that they've lost a diamond and they come in, we've got to give it back to them. But I said, well, what happens if it doesn't get claimed? Well, the company keeps it, don't it? You know, the diamond trade keeps it. I thought, fucking hell. But yeah, but we see diamonds here all the time, you know, different shapes, sizes. And I thought, fucking hell, man. I must have seen quite a few hundred diamonds that day, you know, not just in those 2 cases, but, you know, I was there for about 5 hours and about 50 or so fucking Jewish people came through opening the cases up. It was fucking crazy ass, man. And I'm thinking, well, what happens if like a bomb alert or something goes, well, they have to evacuate, don't they? So what do they take the diamonds? Well, of course they take the fucking diamonds. They ain't going to leave it you, are they? Well, never know, kind of thing. I said, no. There's a security procedure that when the fire alarm goes off, they stop what they're doing, they pack up their case, and they leave. And if they through like a transaction with someone else in the building, if they're going through a transaction and they're swapping diamonds over, they've got to stop, give each the diamonds back to whoever it belongs to, quickly pack them back in their briefcases and leave. And when it's clear, they can come back and resume on what they're doing. Oh, fucking hell, man. And I thought it was just one diamond place there. There's like several buildings with, that dealt in diamonds and gold and bullion and, rubies. I even saw a ruby in there as well at one time. Like, crazy, man. Yeah, I know what you mean, Fag. It's a fucking joke when relief doesn't turn up. No, if it was a diamond place, I wouldn't mind so much. I'd have fucking stayed there 24, 36 hours just to keep looking at the diamonds, Probably come home, just fucking dream. Well, I think I did go home thinking, dream that diamonds, just thinking of finding one on the floor outside or something, worth a few £100 or something, but what they had was they had little packets about that big. Right. Let's get this big tissue. Some were that big, right? And some were that big. And, some of them were like see-through and some of them were like, you can't see through them. Like, it's like paper folded up. But some of them were like tissue paper or something, wrapped up and you still could see the diamonds. And one of these would hold about anything, depending on the side of the diamond, anything from 20 to 50 diamonds. And this guy must have had about packets. So just think how many diamonds he had. Let's just say even 20, he had 300. That's like six. Oh, fucking no. You calculate. I'm too tired to calculate, but fucking hundreds and hundreds of diamonds, And if it was a big packet, diamonds, And, yeah, I worked there. I worked in the Woolwich building site, main head office, for about a year over at Bexley Heath. And again, typical company. Oh, relief can't come, you need to do another shift. And again, it's like a fucking 36-hour shift. I've done 24. I still can't get no one left to do another. I said, if I've got to do another 12-hour, I'm going to have an hour's sleep later. Oh, no, you can't do that. I said, you fucking come and watch me, mate. If you don't like it, tough shit. I'm near the main door. If the bell goes, I'll hear it. I'm going in one of them offices. I'm going to put my feet up and I'm going to go fucking sleep. Oh, well, no, you told me I'm going to have to send one of the supervisors around and he'll have a word with you. I said, do what you fucking like. Let the supervisor come in and he can do the rest of the fucking time. Oh, no, he's too busy. I said, well, if he's too busy, then why are you sending him around then? Well, you need to have a sleep. No, have a sleep, but no more than an hour because I'll be ringing up and making sure you're awake, kind of thing, because you can't be sleeping while you're on duty. I said, you shouldn't be making me doing the fucking 36 hours because that's illegal. I could just fucking get my car and fuck off right now and take a chance and get the sack. well, you know, we do need you, Steve. You know, we can't get anyone. If we had someone, we could, like, you know, we'd have had someone there by now. I said, how about Tracy or Lindsay? Two females. Lindsay was like the supervisor, security supervisor, and Tracy was the next one down. Both nice women. I wouldn't have said no. Young at heart, you know, kind of thing. Hello. And, you know, me and Tracy got on like a house on fire. Lindsay was a bit, you know, kind of like snobby nosed kind of thing. And like, when she heard that I'd done the 36-hour, you know, she kind of like really got pissed with it. But when she heard that I slept, she go, "Oh, you can't be sleeping on duty." I said, "Hey, listen here. I'm not doing the fucking 36 hours and not be able to get any rest. No fucking way." I said, "I don't give a shit if you're like supervisor or not. Yeah, fucking sack me." I was, "No, but come on, Steve. You know, if you're doing duty, you should be doing a duty and not sleeping." I said, "Listen here. My duty was supposed to be 12 hours, not 24, not 36, 12. Did you come in? No, you was on holiday. Where was Tracy? She was sick. So that's why I had to do a 36-hour fucking job, stink. And if you don't like it, sack me." And she goes, "Well, no, you know, okay, fair enough. I understand that you know, 36 hours can be tiring. I wouldn't want to do 36 hours," she said. I said, "No, there we go then." That's like two fucking places, Stansted and Barclays in Bexleyheath. Two places I did 36 hours straight. Fucking joke, I tell you. And I never got the overtime for it. Never. Yeah, but like, you know, they can take on these multi-million fucking contracts, but they can't pay their guards. What are they doing with the fucking money? No, the fucking top boss is out fucking buying Jaguars or fucking like houses or having swimming pools built with the fucking money they're making and not paying their fucking like security guards. Cunts. I'll tell you now, you know, security is like really beefed up. Can't do more hours than you expect to. You guys, like, when I went and joined the security, I think it was a 2-hour training. Now you got to go and have special training. You got to take exams. You got to have certificates and other stuff to become a security guard. Them days you had 2 hours training. That was it. Done. You know, this is what you do. You ask for your ID. You write it down. Calculate it. Any injuries, you ring 999. If you've got first aid, then administer first aid. If you haven't, then find someone who's got first aid to administer. Any like bomb scares or anything like that, you ring 999 up and evacuate the buildings. And the buildings, make sure everyone's left, you know, whether they've been a bomb scare, a fire alarm, or at the end of the day when everyone's supposed to have left buildings, do your key points, and that's it. You know, the rest of the night you sit there watching the monitors, and keeping an eye out on the place, you know, and just doing your normal patrols. And that's what we did do most of the time, especially in the Barclays Bank at Chief. So I've been moved around left, right, and centre sometimes. The only two good locations I did was the Barclays Bank and the industrial estate in Crayford. That's the only two ones I did like, but even still, I had to do extra hours there. And there's even times where I was at home getting so bored, you know, I'd even get up and go down to see who was actually on duty. You know, it'd take me about half an hour from my place, get down to Crayford, and I'd go, you know, just go down and talk to the guys. If they needed to have a rest, I'd say, I'll keep them out for a little while. And there's even times when they said, like, you know, "Oh, we ain't got a guard, you know, can you do tonight?" but we can't pay you. Yeah, I'll go down there. And sometimes I would go down there and not get paid for it. You know, bit of a fucking mug. Some of the times I'll go down there, but I think that's what they, you know, they took the piss then, because they knew I'd do sometimes and do a proper 12-hour session and not get paid for it. That's where they fucking decided, right, you know, Steve will do the job. He won't want to get paid for it. You know, he's not asking for overtime, but there was times when he needed the fucking money. Especially when I had the girlfriend who was going down the coast each weekend and be with her, kind of thing. And I needed money for like the travel cost and like spending money. When I wanted that, oh, sorry, Steve, we ain't got no money to pay you, you know. We'll give you normal wages, but no overtime. You cunts. Anyway, guys, I've had enough. I've been on 3 hours or so. You've heard a lot of about me. We've had some fun, some laughs, some real true stories. All the stories I've told you are true. And great, if you don't, then that's up to you. But some story because I've got that delivery coming today. So I'll say good night. God bless. I am trying to get hold of Simon, as I say, but I don't know what he's doing. We moved on the other night, but I know he did say he was exhausted and he was going to get some sleep, and maybe he's still exhausted and maybe doing some game playing or just chilling out watching some TV or something. I don't know, but I'll give him an hour for chat tonight. Do a stream with him on this Wednesday, tomorrow. I can't even think what date it's today. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Tuesday today. So I'm going to do a stream with him tomorrow, but if I can't get hold of him, then we can't do it. But he might want to continue doing his haunted doll session. He said he's going to do 7 sessions, and he's only done 4. So if he wants to do tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday, then, you know, that's okay with me. And if he wants me on the stream, then I'll come on the stream. Or he might do one of the sessions later on and come on my stream tonight. But if I can get hold of him, I'll find out what's happening. And if we do a stream together, we do one. If not, then I'll probably do one the weekend, because I don't think I'll go fishing again this weekend, because I was bloody exhausted this week. And when I got home, I thought, I said to myself, seriously, when I come home, I said, I can't keep doing this. It's killing me, you know. Taking all that stuff there and back and not sleeping properly because, you know, the coldness sometimes on that common. It's like, some of the times it felt like it's like below 0. Seriously. Got so cold and windy on the weekend. But I don't think I'm going to go there this weekend. I don't know yet. Simon James. Simon James. Hang on, I'll get. He's a great guy. You know, we've done stuff together. I've actually met the guy. He's been down and done investigations with me. Kenny's house, Mitcham Common, Wounded Common. Cemeteries. You know, he got scared in the cemetery one night when I took him over. Something like run past him and ran in the bushes. He scared the shit out of him, I tell you. We was trying to find out what it was, and we saw these kind of like down in this bush, like little red peeping eyes, and suddenly he kind of disappeared. And Simon like he cacked himself, you know. I thought he was going to shit himself. He was so fucking like, you know, panicky, but I think it's just like a fox or a cat or something, you know. Right, okay. Good night, everyone. It's fucking 5 o'clock, so I'm off. I'll catch you later. Good night. God bless. Just ignore the trolls and the arseholes out there. You know, if you want to believe them, say it's up to you, but what they say is false. So good night.